Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and you're in for a treat today. I am going to take you along with me as I get ready to set up for not one, not two, but 3 live sales. And I thought it would be kind of cool for you to see just what the chaos is behind the lens as I get ready for my week of sales. So we have a sale on Thursday. If you're watching this, that it will have already happened. But every Thursday, the first Thursday of the month is the only exception. We do a live sale, we being myself, Carol from A Crinkled Path, and Sandy Wolamina. And we bring all kinds of fun, vintage, antiques, new, old stock, new stock for crafting, and a whole lot of friends join us. And we just have a really good time for a few hours on Thursday nights. So I need to get set up for that, which in real time is happening later this afternoon. And I thought it would be cool for you guys to see just what a mess it makes. I'll have to do another one afterwards at some point, and maybe I'll do that for this one where I go through my shipping. I don't know. Tell me if you would like to see that. The shipping process, the invoicing process, and all of that good stuff. So I'm happy to do that as well. But the other 2 exciting things that are happening today in real time, today on Friday in 2024, July 26th, is we have on the Makers Market. And if you don't know what the Makers Market is, let me tell you, it is a fantastic community for creatives of all kinds, no matter what kind of niche you are in. If you like to make things, if you like to buy things, if you like to sell things, it's a community of creatives and artists, and it's a place for us to hang out, to do some fun initiatives and competitions and swaps. It's also a place for us as sellers to be able to lean in on each other and get advice and have a place where we can support one another. It's just a cool place to be. But one of the cool things that we can do, how many times can I say cool today? Probably a lot. One of the awesome things that we are able to do is lives directly on the Makers Market, where you can bid live electronically and automatically will be able to purchase things. So it's really, really fun. And we are kicking it off with a Christmas in July hop. And so it will start off at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time with myself. I will be bringing, I'll show you what I'm going to be bringing. A lot of kitschy, cool, fun things, a lot of vintage art supplies. And then at 12:30 Central Standard, I will pop it over to Miss Sarah at New England Junk Journals. And the cool part about it, if you're watching me and it's Sarah's time at 12:30, you have nothing to do except to hit a button right on the screen and you will be joined to her sale. Pretty cool. I will also be attempting to broadcast all of the sales on my channel, so you can also watch them there. But bidding is live, and it's really a cool place to see everybody and what they're purchasing. It's just fun. So if you haven't already, look in the description. That'd be like clicking on the title of this video, and the description box will come up, and all the links and all the goodies are in there. And click on the Makers Market, join us. There is a code for you, and the title of that is Crafter. You can put that in and get $5 off your next purchase. And when you join, you also get a code that then you can share with others. So they will get $5 off and you earn $5. So bada bing, bada boom. It's pretty cool. After Sarah will kick it over to Miss Carol at Crinkled Path. And she is bringing, let's see, Sarah is bringing a lot of vintage books. She's got some art supplies. Carol is bringing books. I think she has some linens, perhaps. She has some really cool kitschy 70s and 80s things. That's her jam. Who doesn't love the 70s and 80s? And then Carol will kick it back to me to wrap everything up at the end of the day at 2:30 Central Standard Time. So 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, and 2:30. We have hour-long sales, and I will be finishing off the day with all vintage greeting cards. And they're starting at $1, $2, and then I have some box sets and some really cool stuff. We have a lot. I can't possibly get through all of them today, but today, but we will get through a lot of them. So you won't want to miss it. They're really precious. So hop on over. Everybody has got some really cool things to offer. Now, I've been talking way too long and I need to get to work. So come along. The first thing we're going to do, I have an unfinished project. I have 5 more bundles that I want to put together. They're 100-sheet bundles. So I'm going to do that really quick. And you'll probably see in the background some of the things that I will be getting ready. After that, we're going to set up for today's sale on Thursday. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you some of the things that are coming later in today's sales, from at least for me. So stay tuned. You won't want to miss it. Well, I made pretty fast work of that, didn't I? In all real time reality, it was about an hour and 45 minutes that it took me to put that together. So what we're going to do now, I think I'm going to show you a behind the scenes, a real raw behind the scenes. Only a couple people have seen this. And that's Carolyn and Sandy, because they've seen my progress as I've taken everything out of storage, as I'm starting to sort it. And I thought you guys might want to see that because I know it may appear I'm very organized. I am, but I also make big messes. And sometimes they have to stay that way for quite a while, which drives me crazy. But I want you to see it. We'll do that. Then I'm going to show you how I get ready and set up for a sale. And then I'm going to give you a sneak peek of everything that's coming today at 11:30 and 2:30. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Just give me a sec. All right. So here we are. And I am at the steps coming down to our lower level, our basement. And when we finished this, we decided to make this like a kind of a transition area if the kids wanted to, be down here. Landon has been down here since he's been about 16. So there's a bedroom back there, a bathroom, and a workout room. And then we did set up the kitchen, which honestly I've kind of taken over, as you can probably tell. So this is where I do most of my work for all of the lives. The umbrella light is normally not there, but because I'm doing the Makers Market sales, that is now in place for at least another day, and then I'll store it away. But before I show you all of this and kind of my working area, I want to show you my mess. Look at this. Okay, so let's just go up here. What is this? And see, it expands over there. Well, what I did is I took every single thing out of, I still have one shelf on the very top, out of my storage room, which is behind the workout room, behind the kitchen. And those little boxes on the side are boot boxes that now house like small amounts of holiday that I can pop up, like for my tiered tray and things like that. All of the rest of the holiday is stored in our garage, which is all insulated and, all of that good stuff. So all of these totes that you see in front of you are either things I need to list or are listed. And you can see a lot of them say list, list, list. And I inventoried them initially and was keeping them in these totes for both eBay, the Makers Market, and my inventory to bring to live sales. But they weren't very convenient because I overpack all the time, and they're heavy. And so I'll show you what my alternative is now going to be. And I do inventory everything that I'm going to put into a box. It all has a number, and I try to list a SKU on my Makers Market thing, so I know which box, not tote anymore, but box they're in. So everything above this, everything on the left is kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. Those books are all garden books, flower books, bird books, some music books, and a few things that I'm doing page kits up on top of some things that will be coming to live sales. And then right here is going to be, these are all clear bags. They're numbered 1 through 50. And those are going to be what I put the sold items in for the Makers Market live. So those are just sitting there temporarily. And then above here is yet to be organized. All of this will go away. It will all go back into my storage, but probably not in these totes. And then these are things that I need to do something with. Either list on the Makers Market or add to live sale. There's some bundles. And then right up here, this will go into a strategic location. It looks like a mess, but those are all of my cello bags. When you saw me packing up all of the bundles, that's what I use that for. So there's big ones, little ones, there's wallpaper, the little folders that I made. And so those will all go strategically as well. And I'll show you guys all this when I'm done, but I thought you needed to see real and raw. So my solution to these humongo totes are Bankers boxes. Now I have to tell you, these are Fellows, which is brand name Bankers boxes. I did find mine on Temu. They were the least expensive. I think they're the medium size, and you'll see those in just a second, and they work really well. That Cruel is something I need to list on the Makers Market. That Hartman is going to be sold. I've had it forever. I loved it. I used it for storage, but I just don't have a use for it. And then this, my enabling friend Sandy thought that I needed this, and this is a salesman sample case, and it's all fabrics, but I think I'm going to be selling it. I have to figure out shipping and such. And then this over here, if anybody needs a baby bassinet for your storage needs, I had kids' toys in it, so when the neighbors would come over, all of those kids are growing up now, and they don't really have the need to play with those kind of things. So I've got a light box I need to sell. This will probably either go on Marketplace or somewhere else. I've got a really cool Art Nouveau box that I want to do a mystery box in, and I have a boom that I'm not going to use. It looks like a mess, but it's never been used, and I took it out and thought, oh, I'll put it together, got frustrated and said, forget it. And then my Sizzix is in there because I need to do a video to send to Sizzix because it is having a problem. And then I have further condensed my totes from the big totes to these two small totes. These are from Val and Meryl, my friends, from Nancy, her mom. And I have been able to sort through everything except I have not done a video on this top tote, so I might do that. And then I have at least some things organized. So I was able to take them from the big totes and put them into a small tote. And then these are things that normally would go into one of these totes. I did not want to get yet another tote out. So they're sitting there. These are all things that would go on eBay or somewhere else. So I think I need to do a shop your shelves, totally different than, you know, arts and crafts, but things that, you know, I've bought that I love, that I thought others would like, and they really need to go. So maybe we'll do that. You'll have to let me know in the comments. So let me turn this off and turn around, and I'll show you the next area. Okay, so I know this doesn't also look very neat, but this is as far as I've gotten so far. So these banker boxes are what I'm going to be using, and I will stack those neatly, and I've already started to do so in my storage units, though, and they're lighter. So they're easy to grab. I know that they're labeled. Like this one has, what I do is I just put the date, like the 16th of July 24, Makers Market items. Those were all pattern bundles. This I have open and on the top because they're all things that are buy it now on the Makers Market for Christmas. And I haven't labeled that yet, but I'll make sure it's all inventoried after the sale because I know it's all right here. And then I'll put that away as well. And then those are things that are already listed. I just opened that up so you guys could see. And I did stick all of those bundles that I just made in there as well. They won't all fit, but I will realign that. And then that bottom tote, a while back, I did a video where my mom had given me all of the goodies from my great-grandma Amelia, and those are all from her. So I need to sort through that and decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to bundle. Lots of things from Sweden. It's just really amazing. All right, let's get into the workspace. So this is a bench that I initially had as a reading nook. Underneath here is storage, and that is everything that I use for my assemblage, plus some Christmas decorations and some quilts I have bagged that were from my grandma and things like that. So it's just storage. But this is where, in this area, after I've bagged everything, I've weighed it, I've bagged it, I've invoiced, I put all of the bags up here. This is usually not here. And these are the things that either have yet to be paid for and sent out, or I'm keeping them to bundle. So that's what that little stack is. And then over here on the right, this is all Happy Meal things. So I have them bagged by people, and it's very, very full and needs to get emptied. And then I'm going to show you this in just a moment. I wanted to show you this really quick. So the other day, Dave and I went to a estate sale and a few yard sales, and there were a bunch of books on this, and I don't know, it didn't click right away, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, I need that. It is on rollers, and these are all things, I need to have a little golden book sale. There's like 50 some little golden books on the Maker's Market, but all of these are books that need to be sold. And so what I intend to do is either list them or get them sold, and then I will use this rack each week for my live sales, and everything will go on there somehow, and it rolls so I can have it near me, and it will be much more convenient because when you see in a minute what I do to get ready, you'll understand. So there's that. That wasn't what I was going to show you. That, my friends, is all linens that are, I've got my sewing scissors. Those all came from that fabric sale. And so those are the ones I have left to cut in addition to all the sheets. Yeah. So this is a very small, see there you see stuff from the storage room there. This is a very small live sale grouping, I guess. And that's what I'm going to organize, and you're going to see in fast forwarded, because otherwise we'd be here all day. And I do have to be pretty quick at it because I have a meeting at 12:30 and another one at 2. And then over here, while I was looking, I found 2 more little goodies that I think need to be added to the Christmas sale. So I'm going to list those on the Maker's Market and add them to that pile. So that's why they're sitting there. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll lay everything out. You'll see how I set everything up. And then after that, I will show you what's coming up today. Well, that was quick and easy. So everything is ready. I have everything laid out for the first rounds. And now I wanted to show you what's coming to my 11:30 sale. Now I'm going to try to get through as much as possible, but we'll see what we can do. So as promised, these are on these acrylic little sheets. So there's different fabrics between each one of these. So I have a lot of fabric. I'm also going to do a buyer's choice. So all of these are one buyer's choice options. Mostly new old stock, but there are some little tchotchkes, whether you want to collect them or use them for your decor. And then I have another one, new old stock. By the way, we also have Rita here. She was going to become an assemblage too. She's a hobbyist piece, so we've got those. What's under here? Anything? Must all be, nope, nothing under there. I've got those packs that I got recently. I've got Stampin' Up! Christmas stamps, a whole bunch of Tim Holtz Sizzix Christmas, big bundles of vintage wrapping paper. There are 6 smalls, 6 bigs, some great glass vintage Christmas balls that are great for decor or using as risers. We've got, and they're also great to do assemblage. And we got a bunch of washi. So we'll see. What do you call it? Fabric is going to take quite a bit of time. So let me turn around real quick and I'll show you what's coming at the 2:30 sale. Hang on. I just thought while I was walking over here, I'd show you. So I will move that boom that's over there by my laptop right here. So it will be right over this. And then this is all of the $1, $2, dollar quick claim, dollar rounds, and $2 rounds. So those are all in here. And when my turn comes, I can just pop them in here. And then I turn that around so I can walk from my chair around that way to grab the next thing to bring it. So it just makes it a lot easier. And then this, my friends, is all of the greeting cards. So the ones on the left are all empty boxes, which I love using as risers. So there's some really pretty ones. Like, let me show you. Like, look how pretty this one is. And that one. There's just some really neat ones. And they make great decor pieces. They make great Christmas mystery boxes for me to sell at the live sales too. But I want to share, and whoever, if there's any left over, then that's what I'll use them for. And then these are all sets, various sets of greeting cards inside the box. And then I've got new with envelopes, used. I've just got about everything. There's no way we'll get through all of those unless we have a sale that lasts for hours and hours. But you definitely want to check them out because there's some really, really cool ones. So that is all that I got for you today. We'll turn back around here to my zone of live sales. And hopefully we will see you today at 11:30 and 2:30.